Time to get some challenges done.
To the great Mississippi, so I reckon in 21 seconds I'm about to blow this thing straight to the heavens. Still stressing, still second guessing, paid my price but learned no lesson. So cold, my heavyweight soul, so weighed down by the things that I know. And all told, I got too bold, heart of gold. No, I do it like that.
I am really behind.
I reckon in 21 seconds I'm about to blow this thing straight to the heavens. Still stressing, still second guessing, paid my price but learned no lesson. So cold, my heavyweight soul, so weighed down by the things that I know.
Probably can do that. The vendor.
Heart of gold, no, I do it like that.
Magic weapon with increased fizz. Oh yeah, I should probably put all that in the stash.
You gotta choose your battles and make them mean something. Sing great songs, keep that heartbeat bumping. When all else fails and you can't let go, a tinfoil hat does more than you know. So cold, my heavyweight soul, so weighed down by the things that I know. And all told, I got too bold, heart of gold. No, I do it like that.
Yeah, there you go on that side. Alright. So, probably need to talk to Arashi. Rare unique sash.
Take care.
That's actually the rock. Thanks for the follow, Derek. Appreciate it, dude. Hey, that's not too bad, is it? It's actually a pretty good recipe. Didn't know that. Alright, now we need to do a flask. Man, my left eye's really bad. Hybrid flask. Orb of fusing. Hey, 12 challenges. Easy stuff. Honestly, would be happy with like 28 or 32. Probably need to do trials. Why not? Let's clear some holes to the dead shit. Yeah, it looks bold, man. I'll be playing it in the morning when the when the event league starts. By about Act 3, it gets pretty decent. And I found like you just need to stack a lot of attack speed early on, and it's pretty good. Hey Bill, how's it going, dude? Ooh. Do I have any field items? Thanks for the sub, Derek. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, my eyes are playing up a little bit, dude. Had a bit of a rough one with that, but that's about it. Got tomorrow off, so it's gonna be a good day. I don't mind this mode. I need to get a field off item so I can use it. What the hell? Oh shit. Shit. How's stuff on your end, Bill? Jesus Christ. It's not even effort required. Need a field item. Fucking hell, that's pretty bad, man. That's pretty fucking bad, dude. Oh shit. Yeah, fair enough, man. I guess it's just one thing that you just have to deal with and live with. Not ideal, but hey Brandon, how's it going, dude? Yeah, that's true, man. You just have to keep an eye on it and manage it. Hey Mario, how's it going, dude? My team is not great here. There we go. Alright, field item. Place this item before a match. Man, it's just, yeah, like with all things, it's a shit sandwich, but yeah, you just gotta crack on with it day by day. Ah, it's pretty good, Mario. Alright. For a highly aggressive team. So how the hell do I place field items? Oh. Where the hell do I place it? I feel like a dum-dum with some of these mechanics. Ah, I see. Cool, 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 cool. I just wanted a challenge. Actually, I've got to do like one of each type of field item, don't I? Nah, I'll clear them. I just haven't really been focusing challenges for this league. I never really ever do. Was it this one is Crangled that starts in the morning? I'm sort of looking forward to it, just for a change up. Yeah, that's also why I'm going for it, dude, because the MTX actually looks cool. Hey, Meter. Yeah, I'm sort of keen. Exactly 85. Oh yeah, that's awesome. It's a pretty good build. Alright. Do I really have to farm? Hey, Dame is gone, dude. Just doing some challenges. Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's it's arguably the best way to play it. 2 Ajax is not as good. Alright, so let's do some breaches. Where is it?
It's a little rougher, it's a little tougher. Every time I turn my head and I see you in the back wall.
Need breach stones.
It's a little rougher, it's a little
What do they even fall under anymore?
there to help the rest. Will I see you in the morning?
Fragment sets. Yeah, I guess. What? until you destroy yourself, yeah. Shotgun that POB. Hey Seth, how's it going, man? So I had two choices tonight. My bed frame finally rocked up, and I was like, do I put together my bed frame, or do I play Path of Exile? I think I made the right choice. Forgot that I do him. That's it, man. Like, what am I? What was I doing thinking about sleep? What the hell is that? What type of loser goes to bed? Oh, with the amount of lack there of sleep and how bad my eyes are, it wouldn't be a bad idea at some point, but whatever. That's a hectic ass song. Oh, it was like, I think I had it at like 80 to 90 div, something like that. Mage Blood was just an added nice touch. I actually have to finish doing a video with Mage Blood variant on this, but you literally, the only difference is Mage Blood versus a Crystal Belt. DPS is like 8 to 9, somewhere just under 10 million Ignite dot. I thought I entered through a new map. Or did I not do that? I effed up, didn't I? Oh shit. I was supposed to ping the... Well, I'm an idiot. This has got to be one of my favorite builds I've put together in a very long time. But there is one that I've got Snoobay's tree on, and having a look to see how I can make a trying to remember what build that was then. The Chieftain. There's another build I'm looking at the moment. What the hell? There's no portal. Oh, what a rip. There's a goddamn portal. Oh, shit. I wasn't paying any attention. These are only 50C anyway. I got plenty of chaos. So. Yeah, maximum bloody bassline beats tonight. I don't mind this song, it's not bad. Sometimes you just need Friday nights to be doing some mindless farming shit like this. Man, I'm getting bad drops from that. Don't know why I always do Zoth. Don't even know who's even farming Breach this league. So we want shards and fragments and split sets. Pure Breach then. Jesus Christ, that's expensive. They increased the level of this, didn't they? 81 now. I think I'll have to spec essences again too. Just run breach and essence in maps. Pretty shit. Oh yeah? Hey Loaf, just doing challenges and stuff tonight, just catching up on some stuff that I've been putting off all league. So have I got many? Not too bad. Just gotta kill more harbingers and farm beachhead. Oh, that makes it easy. Someone's been farming Strand. Yeah, man. First up in the morning, Prangled. That's pretty good, man. I wonder if these count as Harbinger bosses. This is such an easy mode way to play the game. That's an easy one. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I want to go for all three. I got nothing else better to do tomorrow. Plus, Krangle could be fun. Who knows? Some of this farming in the challenges is just so mind-numbing. Yeah, that's it, man. I think that's the best way to play. Oh, that's the build I was looking at. So I'm looking at seeing if I can get a explosive concoction chieftain working. Yeah, way different too. So I'm keen to see what happens. Yeah, I got Snoobay's tree off him, so I'm gonna have a look and see how I go crafting that, theory crafting that. Then I might do a test in The second event? Oh man, just go to level 90, might as well. Yeah, I might do that, man. See how I go. I'll pull all the stuff up and we can have a play around with it. Maybe create something really cool for League Start. I don't know how I want to scale it yet. I think Ignite might be the best way, but I'm not sure yet. What I do know is it could be quite powerful, or just absolute dog shit. Sometimes it comes down to literally just like with this build, right? I just literally played around with the tree until numbers started to increase, and I was like, oh damn, it works. This started as Wave of Conviction, and then I wanted to play that with Aegis Aurora. Like, arguably, this could technically play Wave of Conviction. Not Wave, this could play Explosive Concoction. This is so mindless. Ooh. I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah, this would be fine for harvest. At one point I was doing some harvest mechanic with it too, so pretty much good at almost everything. And because it has Ignite Prolif, it just lights the whole screen on fire. So you could even play it on Blight. I remember when doing beachhead runs was the go for like easy at group XP at one point. I haven't tried the new Harvest Keystones. You literally just sit here and hold one button down, do nothing else. Pinnacle gameplay. Yeah. Thanks for follow jumping. Could level up a tune that could do pinnacles, but as an Uber pinnacles. Normal pinnacles are nothing to this build right now. Oh, you just want to see Shaper? Like, we can do Shaper. Easily enough. I'll do that next. Yeah, I know, man. It's a good feel. It's just awesome once you get to a level of Zen where you just cheese everything. Nah, nah. This build doesn't do too well on Ubers currently. Never really designed for it. It doesn't have the DPS output. Otherwise, the fights just go for so long. But can take another swing at it. that another freaking boss? The second Harbinger boss. Could have given me a mirror shard, that would have been nice. Oh shit, worth 4 div. Maybe it is profitable. I haven't got it on Uber, but we can just smash some shapers. Maybe get a cool drop. I remember when I first did Shaper and like I did it with Molten Strike on the champion when that was the thing, where Grow would shank. And that was so much harder than what this is now. Yeah, exactly, man. Like back in the day, it was like a test of skill. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's how I used to feel about it too. It was like this, yeah, and then you finally do it because you used to see like other people just cheese it, and you're like, how the fuck do you fight Shaper? Yada yada yada. And then like now it's like, oh, this is easy. It's like when Cyrus first came out. Like now, like I remember when Cyrus was like the main endgame boss, and I actually really enjoyed farming him. And then they changed the endgame again, and I was like, damn it. Back when Cyclone was the thing. I remember like one of the guys who cheesed the Cyrus early on was running like skeleton warriors on the jug or some shit like that. I remember seeing the vid, I was like, what? Yeah. Back in the days, I think I did a video back then. It was like, what is a breachstone in Delve? Like, a breachstone in Breach and shit like that. One of my earlier videos. Yeah, for what Shaper is, he still hits like a truck. I reckon, man, when it was actually hard, and when you used to do breachstones to level up. Wouldn't mind bringing my Reckoning build back out of the graveyard. That was a really cool build. When Exalts had value. I still remember that league when they bloody changed that too. God damn it. Feels like ages ago that Exalts were actually worth something. Now it's crazy how long the game's been ticking along. Like in the last 2 to 3 years, man, if you mean recent. It's the worst part about getting older. Time slows. No, it would have been like a year and a half or 2 years ago. I feel like 3 or 4 leagues ago now, man. Maybe longer. I'm only 32, man, and I feel old as shit. I really want to do a Divine Ire build. Man. Only 3 years left. 30 is when it just feels different. It hits differently when you get to 30, man. Because you realize you're out of your 20s and you're no longer on your way to 30, you're on your way to 40. It's like, man, I'm old as shit. Is there any Divine Ire builds currently in the... One of the builds... So I want to do... what was it? Not Flame Surge. Where's my notepad? So, Divine Ire. Oh man, fuck that. I'm not looking forward to that day. Where is it? Incinerate. So 2 builds I want to focus on for next league. Divine Eye and Incinerate. And I want to see if I can get something working with them. And the other one was Explosive Concoction. So I had a look yesterday. There's nothing in Explosive. Oh shit. So Divine... Someone actually got a 10 mil Divine Eye build working. That's freaking impressive. It's actually decent. But very freaking expensive. Max crit, not a lot of life. Added fire. This be based on... Oh, I got an idea. Could that be done on the Elementalist? Scale the same way. Maybe Divine Eye would work on Sap. Let's go Covered in Ash, whatever. $7 mil. So if I change that to... Yeah, maybe. But I'm just thinking... No, it just doesn't get there. Just doesn't get that. You could get it to 2 mil with the Dragon's amulet, but that's just not gonna do it. That's with like level 4 and power and everything. So that's not gonna work. What about... That would actually work. So you could actually get Flame Blast working in this build, but you got no speed. Is that for Crangled Road? This is a really cool build, but it's not viable. in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, that would be also super, super, super difficult. Instancing trees and randomizing them would be pretty crazy. I don't even know where you'd start to make that viable. So the other one is Incinerate. Nobody's playing Incinerate. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nah, no Incinerate. Oh no, there's Incinerate. So we got 1.8 mil. 28 million DPS Incinerate, eh? That's interesting. Also not loading. How do you do that? Mage Blood, Usual Culprit, Commander of Darkness. So he's stacking curses, so he's got a 4 link for curses. Yeah. What do you know? It is doable, but it's got no defense. Oh no, Energy Shield. So it's low life. I wonder if that could be dumbed down at all. 28 mil Incinerate's friggin' awesome. Oh, and it goes up by the stages too. Yeah, I know. You could make it tanky though. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you could get that down to 10 mil. What happens if you get rid of Annihilating Light? Is that where it's all of its DPS coming? No, you don't need Annihilating Light. So you could drop that off, and you could CI it, and then run Aegis Aurora. Usually I switch that out for Cyclopean Coil, because you get no real downside to that. And then you just need to balance out armor. Not sure, man. Not even accounting for convergence. Yeah, so you could take the flasks off and recraft them. Ashes is problematic because it gives you a huge increase, but you could do away with Ashes and then switch that out with anything else. So if we were going to do wand, right, we could just do any unique one. Like, yeah, even Abra's horn, right? 15.6 mil. How many stages does Incinerate have? 8 stages max. Yeah, that's why I'm ticked him. Get unnervy up. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Hate how it does that. Oh, that's right. Edit. Oh, it didn't incinerate. Helps if I actually change that. Oh, yeah? So that's okay, you could have that. So we could just chuck on any old diamond flask. Not sure, I haven't checked yet, man. So this build's actually viable. The only thing I'd have to do is fix the effective health pool. Not gonna have that. So we'd have to drop probably anger. It'd be average at best, this build, but it'd sort of work. And that's not that's an absolutely bad weapon at the end of the day. So if you got something with multi, and then if you basically threw on Skin of the Lords, then your defense goes way up. Yeah, if you can get it with CI and then fix up the fire res, which we could just use a utility flask for that. Like, it's completely viable. and a bit of rework in the tree as well wouldn't go astray. So you got staff nodes here. You take those off. Take that. Got more stave nodes down here? No. And then you could have explode, so health reservation nodes, life reservation, you don't need that at all. $57.84 ES. Net ES recovery, so there is Righteous Fire, that's got to come out. It's got slim margin DPS and needs a lot of investment to get any higher. But also, that's a really bad wand. So if you threw on a wand, that was actually good. Put on a profane and win. Shitload of that. 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 Cast speed would be a big advantage, and crit multi. Yeah, that fixes it. The other thing, we put focus on the gloves. Oh, that's easy. And then we could also run a basalt. We got determination, we don't need grace. Ignore that because we haven't got max cap res there. They're using... Oh, well, that's stupid. Maybe that does work. So you could take Bastion of Elements. Well, if you had like enemy is shocked and like 30% shock, it's not a huge increase. $55,000. Watcher's Eye. Yeah, you can sort of get away with that. Anger. The other alternative is you could run a What does Skitters give me? I would ditch Skitters and then just change the ascendancy around. That sort of brings the shock back. Never going to be on low life. So you wouldn't be running that. Yeah, but you don't need it if you switch the ascendancy around. That works. Level 98 tree. So you could get rid of the reservation efficiency, and that's not going to do too much to you. Onslaught, yes. We can get frenzy charges into the build as well somewhere, which is pretty easy if we've got like cold snap. So you'd also want that. Arcane Guarding. I'm just playing around with this now. It's just played a lot of builds, so I've got mechanical workings of how to play like God knows how much shit from over the years. So we could ditch that. That drops effective hit pool down, but we could save the points, bring that back, and still run Divine Shield. Don't really need that. We do need that. And then we've got that, which generates that. Cold Snap if I get hit. And then we add in Molten Shell, which increases my armor 81,000 EHP at 14 mil DPS. Incinerate, Infused Channeling, Power Charge. But see, we're not proccing Ignite. So enemies are not ignited. So I'd have to find another way to do that. Don't need that. So we're at level 95. We have that. Critical Strike from Energy Shield. We've got to hit max block, so we need Tempest Shield in the build. $102,000 effective hit pool. We've got enough ES in the pool. Only costs 8 mana. And we regenerate 67.3. So that's viable. Sorry, I'm now interested. I need to make this build. Because I really want to play it. So we could get 279 from there. Are we running a Herald? Actually, we could drop Skin of the Lords and run Incandescent Heart. Drops our EHP but increases our deeps by 14.82 and synergizes with 25%. Gain 15% elemental damage as extra chaos damage, which converts some of the damage to chaos damage. So we do 15 mil. We have 23,000 armor. We need to max out block. So we could drop that DPS and increase block chance, which gets our effective HP up to 93,000. What if we do that? No, we don't need to do that because we're at max there. So we got 84%, 80%, 76% all over capped. Chaos immune, 23,000 armor. That's a good question. Oh, it's already got Incinerate damage. So 5%, none of that's unrealistic. You could get all of those stats. So if we had like 1 stack, 5 mil to 8 stacks, it's pretty fucking good, to be honest with you. Forbidden Flesh and Forbidden Flame has Commander of Darkness, which if we have a look at the price of that, depending on how you look at it, it's relatively affordable, but we'd only lose like 1 point something mil deeps. Warrior's Tale, like, you're not too worried about that. You could switch that out, or we could switch that out with... We got Brand's Zealotry, so we could go Watcher's Eye, craft. $14 mil. So again, we could switch out Cyclopean Coil, drop the DPS, and then let's replicate an item. There's PoE. It's an item that I'd replicate. Yeah. So replicate that. $101,000 effective hit pool, and then we just have to retune that a little bit here or there. Max block, 24,000 armor. We just need to find more sources of armor in the tree. Oh, and we also don't have charisma. Where is that little bastard? Replica. $103,000. Yeah, we could do that, and there's another place that we could do that too, so we could get that in here too. So we get to 112,000. We're only level 96. We'd go that as well, 115,000. 30%, that's not really going to do anything for me. That doesn't do anything for me. So you got nearly 6,000 ES, Aegis Aurora setup, Ignite. Now, if I went Cluster Jewel setups, I could probably pull down these nodes in here. So if you guys were like, oh, how does he come up with this shit? This is basically the logic. So you start with a baseline and then you basically work out from there. And the next step of this is then testing this to see if it actually does work. Because it's all well and good to theory craft, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't mean anything. So where's Jules? Exactly. And the other thing is we have to play with the jewels in there because they're not going to be best in socket either. So then you go like, you could go area damage, but we're probably going to want to go critical. And then we would do like, maybe, what is the highest DPS stats here? Magnifier. And quick getaway maybe? Yeah. Oh yeah, gotta make that. You never quite know 100%. I just sort of wing it. But it depends. If you're going to go ignite, you're looking for flat fire damage, elemental, and ignite dot wherever you can. If it's crit, you're going to go for crit. I'd say like there's probably a way to get this to 20 mil with more investment into it, but this is already getting pretty tanky, which is good. Just trying to see any other avenue. Like once you get to a certain point, you're just playing with big numbers. So like you could also go leadership there. Probably don't need to. That's not useful, but that is. So ES regeneration 1000. That's before you yeah, that's it. So we got 1000 ES, and you look at like bottom line like logic. So we got max cap resing, resistances. We've got max block, but it's glancing blows, but we're running Aegis Aurora, so we're fine. Fizz damage reductions to 72%. So we've got to find some sources of fizz damage reduction, which will be increasing armor further, or increasing aura effect. This here sort of feels like a waste, but may not necessarily be. That you're getting good DPS out of that. Don't really need that. That could be useful. Not really. So at this stage, you're really looking for defense. Don't need that. That's a redundant point. So we get the DPS of that we need. And the other one that I don't think is in here is Defiance Banner. So we got Amulet, Unset Ring, but how much would a Vivisect? So Vivisect is a way better ring for that, and then we run Discipline in there. At level 21. And then we switch that out for Defiance banner. There we go. Fixed our EHP issues. So we got 33.6 thousand armor. We have sustainable amounts of mana. Unreserved 34, which is enough to sustain 10 mana cost. Per second 140, so we probably need to get the regen up on the mana, which is easily done by ticking this node on. So 89.6, there's a little bit of sustain that needs to be dealt with. 175,000 effective hit pool with 8 stacks at 14.387 mil. No mage blood, no other bullshit. There is a bottled faith that does give you a big increase, but you set it on auto trigger. None of these flasks have supplementing crafts on them. So you could easily chuck on oh shit. So just putting 50% increased armor effect, 284,000 effective hit pool with that flask up. Cast speed, DPS increase. Movement. Then we put crit. There we go. So skills. Incinerate, obviously. Now, anomalous. Oh, shit. We could get Divergent, and that'll get us to 17.9 mil. Infused channeling, so we need to have that ticked on as well. Yep. The only thing would be frenzy charges, but I think there's plenty of ways to get that. Adrenaline, we could get that. Wonder if we could run Tanu Hui. No, that won't work. If we could find a way to get adrenaline into the build, we get a huge DPS increase. Killed recently. Lunaris. Probably Tukahama. Standstill. Recently assumed 10 enemies. We'd have to get rid of Anathema and we'd lose a fair bit of DPS off Anathema because we use curses. And Vivisect is too valuable on these CI builds. Aegis Aurora could be maxed out a bit better. Hubris Circlet's pretty good. Wand is pretty decent. It's like a harder one to get, but if you got that roll, you'd be fine. Like, this isn't a league starter, so... Boots is just high, you know, high ES boots, which is fine. Crystal Belt, I've got that physically on my character. Forbidden Flesh and Forbidden Flame, like, you could do without that and you'd be fine. And in fact, you could just get rid of that altogether. Like, it gives you good defense, but instead of having that, we could just craft jewels. So we go like Cobalt Jewel. Go... Crit Multi would be the go. Yeah, straight away. And then more Crit Multi. Alright, so we do like a rudimentary gem like that. Who needs Forbidden Flesh and Forbidden Flame? You get a little less, you know, survivability, but you're still extremely tanky. 238,000 effective hit pool. Watcher's Eyes, not too bad. Thread of Hope can be dealt with. Fire res, I just need to balance the fire res a little bit. That's about it. And you can do that through gearing, and then that'll bring you back up to about 400,000 effective hit pool. Cast speed is at 14.58. Crit damage. So get increased critical strikes at level 21. Instead of crit multi, we do 488%. So 18.5 mil. We could go crit damage with this. Yeah, exactly. So 19.7 mil based on this configuration. Awaken Ellie Focus, reduce that. Don't need to have that at that. Infuse Channeling, Incinerate. We want probably Anomalous. Or there's not a big advantage of getting that. Anomalous. Yeah, there you go. And that's basically all there is to it. That's if you did it on the Witch. You could probably also do this build on the Inquisitor. Save as Witch. There you go. You got a. So the next step of this is you test and then get truant gear, so gear that actually works. And then if you wanted to play this on the Inquisitor, we just breach this back through here and then link up these nodes here, because I reckon the Inquisitor would also work really well with this. So you go Templar, Inquisitor, and obviously like we're over, right, in points by a few points, but this wouldn't do well with that. Augur of Penitence, 15.5 mil. So it'd still do well, and you probably wouldn't need to have critical strikes in there, because it wouldn't provide any. Oh yeah, you still would. So it does better on the Witch, but it's got a lot more energy shield on the Inquisitor, from what I can see here, because you got a lot more intelligence and 1.4 thousand regen, so you'd have even more regen on the Inquisitor. So then you could turn around and cull these points off here. Probably move these points down, do a little bit less damage. You don't need to scale as much crit. And then take that and that, maybe. Yeah, 500 and something thousand. So you do 14 point whatever there. That's your Inquisitor variation. And then the next step is then you test before you go in to recommend it to people, just in case you shit the bed and it doesn't work the way that you intend. But yeah, we just made an Incinerate build. Pretty fucking powerful one, actually. The only other thing, so these life efficiency nodes won't do anything to the build. So we just clean all this up. The only thing is you do have tattoos in here that do give you reservation efficiency, and that's it. And actually we could change that even further and we could get even more armor and defense. We get like 6.2 thousand energy shield off. This is actually a really, really good build. Could reduce that off, take it down to level 97. And even there, you don't really... Oh, you could run that. Does that give me anything in here? Yeah, might as well leave that on. The other thing, we could just slap that in and then have more AoE that way. So we get 20% increased area of effect plus 5% plus 5% on our spells. So we have 8 spells, so we have 18 million at level 97 on the Witch. And just a tanky chungus. Hey Gorkin, how's it going, dude? We just theory crafted a channeling but incinerate channeling build. So the only other thing is, like, could this work with other skills now? So then it's like Divine Ire. What are some channeling skills? So release doesn't really work. Hey Squid. Like, if you guys want to see me put this build together, I could do it. And make it reality. I've got the currency. Like, it's not an expensive build. Everything on. So, one of the things you look. Oh, yeah. So, the other thing, too. So, we didn't even adjust this. We didn't even talk about this. So, Gale Grasp. So, we can actually adjust this because there's a mod that I'd want to put on this. Remove. Add modifier, benchcraft. Yes. And we want when focused. Where are you? There we go. So then we would apply focus. 20 mil when focused. So if you hit focus, you just have it mapped to like your move button, and then you'd be like, ugh, at 16.38. And then we cap out 50% there, and then yeah, you're just laughing. And actually, the other thing that we could do is, because we're not going to be moving, Relicash. How do you spell it? Why do I not know how to spell that? Ah, Rala. So we do lose 2 mil if we do that. What about... Well, actually, no. Because you could run that. Then you want your enchant to be... But then you have 100% uptime on everything. CA? What's CA? So the only other... Oh, Caustic Arrow. Yeah. I haven't got a build lined up for it, but there's no reason why it wouldn't work. Caustic Arrow scales pretty well. The only thing is you won't be able to get Maloney's mechanism easily. And if you play SSF, it'll just be like a RNG drop. What else? The other one? Fury. Legacy of Fury. So you could also go... You could go Legacy of Fury and apply Scorch. Can't get Scorch to come up. So then you could do way more AoE damage, but you lose ES. So we got 18.9 mil, 5.4 thousand effective hit pool, ES regen, 43,000 armor, 90% fizz reduction, 75% spell and attack block. Just got to fix the fire res. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else? Ruby Flask. Nothing here that's not viable. Wand's probably going to be a little harder to get, but not too difficult. Could craft it too. So the only other thing is like 7 mil. So Heralds, everything else works. Level 97. Yeah, I reckon Relic Cash should be the way to go. And then you could run the explode nodes that explode to fire, and then Bob's your uncle, you're done. So yeah, up to you guys. Like, if you just want to see me run this over the next few weeks to test it out, I can do that, and then we can maybe come up with a league starter build for it, which could be pretty cool. What else could I do with this? I'm just trying to see if there's any other optimization we could bring to this. 12%. Yeah, okay, alright. I'll put this build together and make it work. Because I sort of want to see if it works myself now, because it looks awesome. Oh shit, we could use high voltage as well. Trying to see if there's anything else. We're not accounting for, so that's with convergence up, which you'll be doing if you hit bosses and stuff like that. We're not even accounting for Bastion of Elements that you'd have as well. That we'll theory craft that one tomorrow night, and we'll see if I can make a tree that somehow works. Maybe not tomorrow night, night after. And if I could get that in there, that'd be awesome. Arcane Surge as well. Is that... am I able to get those nodes there? Feel like he's increased. Oh, pardon me. Tailwind would be cool, but... I don't know what that is. What other channeling skills are there in the game? So, like, if this works on Incinerate, what about Scorching Ray? Oh, that's something. Nah, it's still bad. Incinerate's where it's at. So we lose damage on the release because it's anomalous, but if we went that, doesn't really make a difference. So Storm Burst, not really going to do anything. Would Winter Orb work on that? Nah. Take that down to 3. Oh yeah, need that. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Who would have thunk it? And actually, if I could get, not sap, brittle on the boots as well. Oh, then again, you don't really need brittle. Probably use that. I've already got all the flasks that I need too. Temporarily as well. It's very large, so that's the wrong one. Thanks for the follow, Rian. Could run that. Dump that. Dump that. Dump that. Dump that. Can't run Righteous Fire. Dump a Peps. It's not Ignite. It's so it's different again. It's just you're running crit with channel, because crit and channeling skills, they scale. Technically, I'm pretty sure it is a projectile skill too. No, channeling. Only channeling. Final wave always ignites. And I think actually it does negate. So I'm looking at it. The way that the skill works, from what I can see, it always ignites when you release it, because you channel it and then you release it. So that might actually break the elemental focus, because elemental focus usually stops you from inflicting ailments. But if the skill itself counters that, then technically elemental focus doesn't work, and that's a breakpoint. But you know what? Since I'm looking at it, I might as well start leveling the damn build. Where is that SSF character? That was just a test run character anyway. So, poison protector didn't work. I'm just going to disembowel this character. Cool idea, didn't end up working the way that I thought it would. So we need Anathema as well. The best part about playing multiple builds is you just have gear coming out of every orifice. What? None on the market right now. Alright. 8 div. That sword's worth an arm and a leg. The play for Delvin. That build I was looking at, that's going to work in Delve. Because it's got like 400k effective hit pool once you scale it up. Not even worried about those points right now. Yeah, man, Mana Bond's still a super solid build. We're gonna play Incineration against Incineration. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. It's just auto attack. There's also there's like a was it a Maniforged Arrow delve build too that you can scale from playing Mana Bond early. Goddamn beach trolling me. Probably not the best build to play on the Inquisitor, to be honest with you, dude. Maybe have a look at something like, well, how are you building your Inquisitor? Are you stacking armor? Like, how much armor do you have? Yeah, I probably wouldn't switch to Siege Ballista from Spark on the Inquisitor. The other thing you could do is switch to Righteous Fire. Yeah, give it a crack. All I'd say, man, is give it a crack. Especially on console. Like, yeah, you want to try and find something with minimum amounts of buttons. Otherwise, it's really tedious. Yeah, you can. The other thing you could do is try EA Ballista Totems, though I'm not entirely sure how that would work on the Inquisitor. Usually you play that on the Champ. The other thing you could also do is, like I put a Leadership's Price Crackling Lance build up a little while ago and put a League Start guide and everything. Crack Lance would work pretty well on the Inquisitor. And does. That and Blazing Salvo. You could also go Righteous Fire Inquisitor, which is really viable. Works really well. Pretty tanky. I'd say that belt's worth a lot more than ADC. Oh man, you just gotta stay on the outside. Also helps if you got a 7 lead step. Don't know why I feel like 1 a.m. Macca's right now. Alright. Never ever thought of magma ore being actually decent, or rolling magma being decent. Totally. Exactly. That's the idea. On a 2-link. I sort of want to play this instead of Krangled now, because I want to see where this build can go. Oh, I'm gonna go straight and level 12 Incinerate becomes available. I want to see how it scales. Basically jump straight into it and see what happens. Best way to play builds sometimes. Three levels away and I can use it. Love just running through enemies. Man, Tabby is just freaking awesome. Best item in the game. Such an enabling thing. That and 7 league step. Don't need Wanderlust if you got 7 league step. Yeah, that's it, man. Man, that's a pain in the ass of a league starter to farm just to get the Onigarashi. We had like what 6 to 9 tunes just going flat out on bloody Twilight Strand. New build, man. We theory crafted it just before. It's Incinerate Elementalist. Fuck. 3 Onis. That's just crazy. Pardon me. Not too bad. Yeah, I sort of like this skill because it's really cool and different, and I haven't played a channeling skill in a long time. Respectable. It's actually got pretty good bossing damage. Actually, pretty good early game. No, don't need to. Just all crit and cast speed and fire damage. We're going big damage. approximately 20 mil. Damn, that just rips through her. It's a lot stronger than I thought it would be. Oh, damn it. Alright. I'm gonna dial out. I'll be online in a few hours anyway for Crangled. And I'll see you guys then. Alright, have a good night all. Cheers.